Right, welcome guys to the first stream of the channel regarding the Pro 14 final today. Should be a really interesting game. Um, yeah, so what I'll do is basically I just started up a half an hour earlier so that we can just go through everything as it is. We're going to just go through my channel real quickly and yeah, and then we'll discuss it further on in that. So Star Wars Gamer says, "Hey man, how's it, man? How are you doing, buddy?" Just want to show. There we go. I haven't used it quite a bit, so yeah. So today is the big final. We all expect Leinster to run away with this game. I personally feel that I would want Ulster to win this, just to have a change of direction, because we've gotten used to Leicester just being the best all the time. Regan says, "Hi Guru, how's it, man, Regan? I hope you're all well." Then yeah, okay. Star Wars Gamer says, "I'm great. How about you?" No, I'm good, man. I'm looking forward to the stream. Unfortunately, I won't be showing you guys the live game. Tried it once and it was a total disaster. I got a ban for 3 months, a copyright strike for that matter. So yeah, that ban was lifted yesterday. So yeah, definitely looking forward to just tell you guys what happens for those of you actually going to watch it along with me. But yeah, unfortunately, it won't be shown live. But I will keep you guys up to date with the scores and everything. So yeah, um, let me just put this up real quickly for you guys. For those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do go ahead and subscribe. We are almost at the 1,000 mark. It's been an incredible experience so far. I've basically started doing the channel a year ago. For some reason, it shows I'm on the channel since 2017, which is completely a lie at this stage. Because basically I started posting videos and uploading stuff when Rugby 20 came out. I just took a chance with it. And yeah, a year later, and we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is really amazing. So yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed, please do go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Right, so the big game today is Leinster versus Ulster. Um, it's going to be a phenomenal game. I just got this gut feeling that Leinster is going to lose this. I might be wrong. You guys might crucify me after this, but I'm all for big upsets. And if there's one team that can do it, it is Ulster. Um, yeah, let's. I just want to share my screen with you guys real quickly regarding. Um, let me just see um, my channel. Just want to quickly show you guys something here, just regarding that. Just want to put it in a full screen mode, full screen layout. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, just want to show you guys the watch time from the subscribers. As you can see, not subscribed at this stage, 71.5% of the people watching my channel haven't subscribed. Only 28.4 subscribed. So please, guys, I appreciate you guys watching the channel, but please do me a favor when you go through, just go ahead and subscribe. As you can see, because it's a rugby channel, mostly it will be male supporters with 94.6, females being 5.4. Then the average age 18 to 24, the most 25 to 34, and then 35 to 44. I'm 32 years myself, so more or less in that same age category. As far as the top countries viewing my channel, it is from South Africa. I am from South Africa. So yeah, that's why we're probably at that rate. Then we've got New Zealand in at 14.9. The United Kingdom at 10.8. It used to be quite a lot more for the United Kingdom. So hopefully doing more Northern Hemisphere based videos as well could lead to a higher view rate from the United Kingdom, and then obviously France, Australia and France going in on the rest. So I'm going to leave that there. Just going to remove it real quickly. So yeah, we're back at that. Let's have a look at the comment. Star Wars Gamer says he really likes my Rugby Challenge 4 videos. Yeah, I'm so grateful for Rugby Challenge 4. Honestly, it's been the one thing that's kept my channel going for the time my live streams have been down. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing both. Definitely going to do Rugby Challenge 4 videos as well as definitely doing more of these live streams as well. Then Regan asked if we're still up for the games tonight. Definitely. It's going to be quite a lot later though, probably from 11 UK time, if that's fine with you, Regan. So yeah, let's go and quickly just discuss the Leinster versus Ulster game. We're still around about 24 minutes from kickoff. So yeah, just to give you guys a little insight, 7 years ago, Leinster beat Ulster for the domestic decider. So, and definitely hot favourites to repeat that outcome when they face off today. So it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen. Let's quickly go and have a look at the form from Leinster. Basically going to read here from one of the websites. So they say defeat has come something of an alien concept for Leinster, which I agree. They've only lost one single game this season. They've won 13 of their Pro 14 games and 6 of their Heineken Champions Cup prior to the coronavirus pandemic. Then they say that form has not been dented this season after they resumed winning Interpros against Munster and Ulster before seeing off Munster again in last week's semi-final. Now, Ulster, on the other hand, they've had the ups and downs. They've had the second best record in Conference A behind Leinster, but it was pretty much second best. Now, 8 wins and 6 defeats from 15 league games points to inconsistency, although they did show some resilience in that semi-final against Edinburgh at Murrayfield, and I, for one, was really surprised that they came away with a victory there. So, similar to Leinster, I'll also have an eye on a chance to grab a Champions Cup semi-final spot when they take on Toulouse on Sunday week on French soil. Now, looking at the head-to-head, Leinster have had the measure over Ulster in their meetings this season. Their last head-to-head came in the second week after the Pro 14 resumed, and Leinster run out comfortable 28-10 winners there at the end of August. So yeah, then prior to that encounter, they've also met back in December when Leinster prevailed 54-42 in a pulsating clash which saw tries rain in that game. Yeah, and let's see what else that they have to say. Both teams have showed their hands when it comes to selection. With Saracens on the horizon next week in the Champions Cup, Cullen has left Johnny Sexton on the bench with Ross Byrne deputising in a 10 jersey along with scrum half Jameson Gibson Park in the starting 15. Then Leinster also welcome back James Ryan, great player by the way, who returns from injury and will face off against Ireland's second row partner Ian Henderson. Should be a great clash, that one. Definitely two very promising lock forwards there. The latter is back for Ulster to captain the side on his first final for the provinces coming off the bench 7 years ago. Then Albie Mathewson will have his first start for Ulster at scrum half with John Cooney on the bench. Now, for me, that is a very very interesting thing. I think John Cooney is a wonderful scrum half, and I would probably have chosen him before Albie Mathewson, but there should be quite a good reason for that. So yeah, that is that. Quickly going to see if I can get the starting lineups for us here going real quickly. Leinster versus Ulster. Let me just quickly go back and see the comment section here. Right. Basically, it was Regan saying yes, no problem, and then Star Wars Gamers saying, "What's up, Regan?" Right, let's go and have a look if I can find that lineup for us real quickly. Should be a really entertaining game. Right. So, who do you guys think is going to win this clash? I think it could be a close encounter for once, but if Leinster get the opportunity to break away, then it could end up in a one way traffic for them then, because like they say, Ulster's been very inconsistent this whole season, which is a little bit sad, really, because you want your opposition to be really, really strong. So see if I can get this lineup real quickly. It's not, well, it's still loading though. So I'll get through that lineup for you guys real soon. Let's see if I can get that real quickly. Okay, so for some reason it's not showing that right now. Just want to go back to that. I had the team lineup ready just a little while back. So yeah, otherwise we'll just go through it when the game starts and we'll have a look at that team lineup real quickly, because it's not showing on this website that I've gone through. But it should be a really interesting game, guys. I've not followed the Pro 14 as much as I should have. Just been swamped with work as of late, and yeah, it's somewhat took the pleasure in watching the games from me just a little bit. Okay, still can't get that lineup though, so that's all cool. We'll probably just go through the team as soon as the game starts then. Just have to go one back. Maybe we can find it there. Right. So we're basically 15 minutes away from the kickoff, which is going to be at the Aviva Stadium in Ireland. Okay. So right. So we'll just leave that. We'll go through the lineups when the time comes then. Right. So then we've got another message coming through. James Martian says, my team Leinster are season finalists without my tinted glasses. I feel Leinster have an extra gear and it will come down today depending if we can get an arm wrestle or not. Yeah, I agree completely with you, James. It's just if you're not an Ulster, if you're not a Leinster fan, and you want to see a little upset, then this is the way to go. I would say. I think everybody will be backing Ulster for the win who's not supporting Leinster. And for me personally, I just love a shock or an upset. Right. So anybody else want to give a comment on the game? Please do go ahead. Just waiting on the game to basically start. Again, for those of you who are watching who haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, please do go ahead and subscribe. We're almost at the 1,000 mark. It's like I said, it's been a wonderful experience, and really looking forward to another year and a year after that. We're definitely going to crush the channel and bring you guys everything rugby. So as soon as the South African season starts, I'll be doing a lot of those games as well for the UK based guys who's not going to be able to actually go ahead and watch this game. So yeah, it's going to be really awesome to have rugby back in South Africa as well. We've now been watching Super Rugby Aotearoa. We've been watching Super Rugby AU. We've watched the Pro 14, and then also the Gallagher Premiership. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing some local rugby as well for the South Africans out there. Should be an awesome tournament. So yeah, prediction time maybe on the scoreboard. Like I said, I'm a very realistic guy, so I will not tempt fate. I'll put my score prediction here. If there's guys who wants to predict the outcome of this game, please do leave the comment in the comment section. So I'll be realistic. Um, let's say, just to make it realistic, this is what my prediction is going to be. Like I say, I hope for an upset, but this is the realistic outcome that I've got. I've got the prediction with Leinster by 10 points. What do you guys think? Let's just quickly have there's a new comment as well. Um, yeah, so same here. I'd be happy if Ulster turned us over, as they've got some great players who should be in the Ireland squad more often. But either way, the title will stay in Ireland. Yeah, that that is at the end of the day probably the most important. Um, come on, that is the most important thing for Irish fans, is the fact that the cup will belong or stay in Ireland for one more year, which is going to be really good for them. I just, for some reason, I don't know why Ireland cannot take that form that they've got in the Pro 14 and actually take it into World Cups, because I would say definitely Ireland is a very good team and they need to show that in World Cups, and unfortunately they're not doing that. So Star Wars Gamer says Leinster 24, Ulster 21. Oh, it's going to be a phenomenal game if it stays that close, man. Um, let's see. Another one. How you stream the match today? Please reply. So I'm not going to stream the game. We're just going to basically, I'll keep you guys up to date with everything that happens in the game. I'm not allowed to stream the game. I did it with the Super Rugby Aotearoa, and I totally got banned for 3 months for doing that. So no, Just the reaction, guys. Regan says Leinster 30, Ulster 27. Goodness, everybody's going for a very close game here. Victor says hello. How's it, Victor? Guess you are from Brazil then. Welcome from Brazil then. Um, really looking forward to this game, guys. And you just see the support coming even from Brazil today, which is amazing. Okay, I have answered that question before. So yeah, I will not be streaming the game, unfortunately, guys, but I will be doing a reaction while they play. So I'll keep you guys up to date with the score. Obviously, there is a little delay in the stream, so please don't crucify me for being behind with a few seconds or so. So everybody's given a straight go or crack at this. So yeah, Fortnite, he literally said he isn't. Ah, okay. No, it's all right, man. Maybe he just missed the answer there. But yeah, if there's any way, I promise you guys in the future, if there's any way of actually streaming a game live, getting a contract with World Rugby, or whichever competition there is, because I actually got banned because it was a Sanzar affiliation that actually um, complained, and that's the reason why I even messaged them and asked them, listen, guys, please, I won't do it again. Mistake, honest mistake. And yeah, well, unfortunately, they didn't want to listen to me, so that strike continued. But yeah, we're done now, and we're there, and I can't be happier. So yeah, from now on, we're just looking forward, not backwards anymore. So while we're at it, guys, for those of you who have been loyal fans of my channel, do you guys want to see more rugby challenge videos? Do you guys want to see actual reaction videos like the one that I'm doing today? Do you guys want to see basically tributes to rugby players? Do you guys want to see previews and reviews? Which ones do you guys prefer? Star Wars Gamer says, I think Leinster will win. They got two. They did last week, so they might today. Yeah, like I say, Leinster definitely by far the favourites to go out and win this game. It's always just going to be a question of by how many points they're going to do it. Now I've got them up for 10-point victory. I know Pro 14 and Gallagher games tend to be a lot closer. But the thing is, if Ulster's not going to show up to play the game, then it's going to become ugly. Regan said he just played a game of Rugby 20. Yeah, that's very interesting, Regan. I don't know. I just don't get Rugby 20. I really hope that they will continue trying to make a good game, like like I mentioned to somebody else a couple of days ago. I feel sorry for the guys that actually did the game design because the ideas and everything is there. It just basically came down to the company who actually had to go and make the game. The developers did a terrible job at certain stuff. I think the game design was pretty good. They had little things that was really done well and things that would have been really awesome, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's just didn't. They couldn't put it into a game, and that's really sad. But hopefully they'll be back and trying to make us Rugby 22 or Rugby 21. Who knows? Either way, I would probably buy it because I'm such a big rugby fan myself. So yeah, most definitely looking forward to any games being developed. It's going to be an interesting 2 years to see, or 3 years building up to the World Cup, what games are going to come out and who's going to win the race for the gamers, because gamers can be really, really, really strict, and they could make life really difficult. As much as we need feedback from, well, as much as you need feedback from us, a few things: reviews, rugby challenge for live reactions. Keep your channel growing. Yeah, definitely, James. I've just been in a lucky position that people were hyping up Rugby Challenge 4 since it came out, and people have reacted really well to the videos, which has been really awesome. I appreciate all the support. It kind of made me lazy, in a sense, to do any other videos because, as you guys know, I'm doing also interviews with other rugby YouTubers. My last interview, I had a great chat with the USA player. Was really delightful to see that some rugby players don't want to work through their agents, and give a normal guy like myself an opportunity to get to know them better, and also get to know what they're thinking. Because at the end of the day, I just send him a message on Facebook, and he instantly agreed to that interview, which was really amazing, considering I've messaged so many other players and they just don't respond, or they just send me to their agents, which is kind of annoying because I don't want to pay $1,000 just to have an interview with a player or something like that, you know. Spero Maravillas says, "How's it? How's it, buddy?" For those of you who don't know who Spero is, he's the guy that actually um, won, or it wasn't a competition, it was just who reacted really quickly, and we actually gave him the old Rugby 15 game. So he's been playing that before Rugby Challenge 4 came out. Um, don't know if he enjoyed it so much, but yeah, I finally managed to get rid of the game, which was quite a big relief. Um, like I say, Rugby 15, probably the worst rugby game ever developed in a very, very long time. Sparrow says it was okay. Well, yeah, probably when it came out, it wasn't that awful, but you played Rugby Challenge and Rugby World Cup 2011 on PS3, and yeah, you get a or a rugby game on PS4 just when the PS4 came out, and it was absolutely horrible. So yeah, it's almost time for kickoff, guys. My prediction is Leinster by 10 points. Some of the comments that has come through. Let me just quickly um, get to the channel where I'm going to actually watch the game. Um, let's go and have a look real quickly. So yeah, let me just go and have a look at some of the other people's prediction just to get you guys up to date. Um, like I said, I had it up for 10 points. The Star Wars Gamer said he's going with Leinster 24-21. Very tight prediction. Regan said also 30 points to 27. So yeah, that was another 3-pointer. Um, yeah, and that was as good as it basically got as far as the predictions went for that. So let me just get to the actual channel that is going to actually show the game. Okay, so it's not time just yet. Just don't want to miss out on that. Okay, so we'll probably go to the game in a minute. Let's see what else do we got there. So it's Leinster versus Ulster, guys. Who's going to win this? I'm going to, for my heart, I want Ulster to win this game, but we all know Leinster is just a really phenomenal team. So the chances that they're actually going to lose is very, very, very slim. But miracles do happen. Anything can happen, guys. I'm really looking forward to this. Um, 82 Geekman says hello from Toulouse. We're interested to see how is Ulster for next week. Sorry, bad English. No problem, buddy. Um, I've been following your channel quite a bit, and I must say I'm a big fan of your channel. It's going to be interesting to see. That one is going to be a really close game next weekend. Um, whether Ulster will be able to beat Toulouse, it all's going to depend on what's going to happen with the outcome of today's game. Um, if they can manage to put together a really um, good show today, it should be a really interesting game. So yeah, it's always fun to see the people who's commenting and watching the channel. I do believe that Toulouse has a very good chance of actually winning the competition as a whole. I know you are a really big fan of Toulouse, so definitely. I want to see. I don't want to cut out on my stream, so we're keeping all the possibilities open as far as that goes. So, like I say to you guys, there is a little bit of a delay from my side because I'm streaming on the channel, so there's a delay there. And then obviously there's also a delay coming in from my side then there as well. So yeah, please don't kill the streamer for that delay. 82 Geekman says Leinster, Exeter or Toulouse, I think. Well, I would probably back Toulouse because they're such a good team. But I mean Leinster, if they get past this today against Ulster, winning this competition and then going into the next, I think their confidence level is going to be skyrocketing. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens there. Exeter, on the other hand, I haven't discussed him too much. Um, I do believe they're a very strong team and they probably stand also a very good chance of winning in at the end, but definitely or probably not going to be my first choice in winning the championship cup, because I just fancy these guys quite a lot more, especially Leinster or Toulouse. Should be a cracker. So the game is underway on the screen from my side. Robbie Henshaw and Gary Ringrose combination is a really, really good one. If you look at Ulster, you got Rob Herring and you got Ian Henderson and Marcel Coetzee. Obviously, for me, he's probably the one guy that really needs to have a proper look at. At on a bench, you got at 9, you got Albie Mathewson, you've got Stuart McCloskey, you got Jacob Stockdale, who's going to be really amazing. I think if these guys can get it together, they could actually win this game. Like I said, I just have this sneaky feeling that they might get there. I might be completely wrong, and Leinster could Right, so I am still on the show, so I just don't know if my connection just dipped a little bit, but we'll have a look now and see. Um, Let me just quickly buy some data going into the stream. Very important because my Wi-Fi connection is not the greatest, but definitely let's just have a look there. Okay, let's just see. Yeah, I'm still definitely on my data for this. So the guys have run out onto the pitch and we're ready to go. The referees, Andy Brace, should be really, yeah, they're assisted by Frank Murphy and George. Okay, missed that one now. But yeah, definitely going to be interesting. I think the combination of Gary Ringrose and Robbie Henshaw should be a really phenomenal contest there. Right, so the game is it's going to be underway in a second from my side anyway. So kickoff has been made. Was taken in very well there by Leinster. Looking to clear very, very early, I would say. Oh no, they're not going to clear. They're driving it up. So just building a little bit of momentum going forward. Good early defense from the guys from Ulster. Now it's been taken back, so it can't be kicked out directly. Goes up to the 10-meter line of Leinster, and it's been collected by Leinster again. So they are now on an opportunity to spread it out wide. Oh, terrible pass there, but they've been able to recover. But there was a little knock on there, so we're probably going to go back for the knock on there. Or what? Is there an offside advantage? Let's just have a look real quickly. Okay, so it was a knock on from Ulster in the jump, so it's going to be Leinster ball on a 10-meter line just inside Leinster territory. Okay, because otherwise, if that didn't happen, it would have been a scrum to Ulster in a good position, but it's now Leinster ball on a 10-meter line, the right-hand side of the field. So great attacking opportunity if they want to use it. Let me just get that correct. Let's just at the moment going to run this pretty good run there by so slow ball coming for them. Just driving it up, but good defense from Ian Henderson there. Still on the 10-meter line. Now a box kick over the top. Well collected there by Ulster's fullback. And he does a little bit of a twinkle toe, but nothing really happening. Now I could see it drives it up. Carrying it up nicely. Albie Matthewson have to really do well today because he needs to fill big shoes of John Cooney today. We know he's a star in his own right, so referee says to use the ball there almost inside, well, just outside their own 22 at the moment is Ulster. Little box kick and a knock on. No, the referee says no knock on, so Leinster on the attack on halfway. And that surely is a knock on. Yes, advantage to Ulster as they move it. There's a little bit of space now for Ulster. McCloskey having a go. Beautifully done, but a little bit isolated. He's got the ball back. Still driving forward now. They're inside the 10-meter line of Leinster. Now there's a little bit of a gap. Beautifully opens up. Can he go all the way? Oh, come on. Brilliant try. Awesome stuff. And Ulster is on the scoreboard. That is phenomenal. Great stuff from Ulster. Beautiful interchange. Little skip pass through, and the outside centre is gone for the first try of the game. So, are we going to see a big upset here today or not? If it's going to continue like this, guys, then we're in for a cracker of a game. Thinking back to that December game where it was a really, really high scoring game. Leinster now 0 and a chance now for Ulster to go up by 7 points. So at the moment, I'm just waiting for the conversion to take place to update the score for you guys. But just an awesome little backline move from Ulster. It's going to be Billy Burns to try and convert this kick. It is a little bit to the left, almost on the touchline, basically. So quite a difficult kick. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's pulled to the right. So 5-0 then to Ulster, leading Leinster at the moment. There we go. There's the update for you guys. Comment section. Yeah, this coverage. Yeah. What is that? His coverage is delayed. Yes, it will be delayed quite a bit. Try was scored like 20 seconds ago. Yeah, look, if you're watching the game, you don't need to comment on that because basically we are at around about 20 seconds delay, guys. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. This is basically purely for the guys that don't have any coverage of the game, unfortunately. Right, so with that, Leinster on the attack on the 10-meter line of Ulster going forward. Quick ball coming out. Now, good chance for Ringrose. Spins out of one, but gets held up by McCloskey. And that's a maul. So, okay, they've managed to pull it down and get the ball out. So, good opportunity then now for Leinster on the attack. Still on the 10-meter line of Ulster at the moment. Slow ball coming there, taken up by the props. Just going forward. Great pickup there from Henshaw. Was a bit of an awkward pass. Devon Toner taking it up a little bit. Oh, poor pass. Or not poor pass, but a poor take from James Lowe. A little kick forward, and it's going to go directly into touch. So we are going back for a line out just outside of Ulster's 22, with Ulster having an opportunity to throw in the ball then. So Leinster are making the mistakes, guys. They're making quite a bit of mistakes very, very early on. Right, throwing goes well. It's taken up quite nicely. Herring is at the back. They're doing a little driving maul at the moment. So Albie Mathewson wants the ball. Referee says he needs to use it now. Marcel could see with a good little drive. Great defense there. Okay, so they're not going anywhere at the moment. It's slow ball coming. Now a little box kick from Albie Mathewson up to halfway, collected by James Lowe on halfway. So a little snipe by the scrum half. Back it goes to Lamour, who's just been driven back in the tackle then. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. The defense from Ulster is pretty good at the moment. So, yeah. Like I said, my prediction for today was Leinster by 10. Other guys predicted a little bit closer, more to 3 points. But so far, it's Ulster beating all their predictions. A little box kick over the top into the 22 of Ulster. They're under a little bit of pressure at the moment. Mathewson out to Henderson, gets driven back around about 10 meters from the try line now. It's been, good clearance kick there from Ulster, taking the ball up to just outside their own 22. And now it's going to be a throw into Leinster. So, big moments coming up here for Leinster. See what's going to happen now. Throw in. Oh, well, sloppy throw in, but Leinster's managed to get it back. Kane Healy driving it up just a little bit. They're not making any ground. Ulster is really tackling them back at the moment, which is quite impressive. If they're going to want to win this game with a forward battle, they might be in for a long day today. Okay, they've managed to make a little gap there through the forwards. Now the backline coming through, driving it up a little bit, still going. They're up to the 22-meter line. So they're really slowly making ground forward. Defense really solid from Ulster at the moment. Mathewson out to the 10. Now they go over the 22-meter line. Oh, nobody wants the ball. A loose pass, but still in possession is Leinster, though. Now drives it up forward. Right, so they're again just outside the 22 of Ulster. Not really making any ground at the moment. Now there's a little snipe, tried to hit the gap but couldn't. Now they're inside the 22. James Lowe tried to do the offload, but he's tackled into touch. But it's going to be Leinster ball, as the touch judge says the ball was taken out by an Ulster player. So, it's just Leinster's not really making any ground at the moment. I think just Ulster have driven them back a little bit too much at the moment. Definitely, I would say the first opening 10 minutes belonging to Ulster then. Lineout was taken in quite nicely. So now an opportunity. They were going with the driving maul. They're going forward. So the maul is looking good here for Leinster, but they take it out now. Now an opportunity. What can they do? A little bit of a snipe from Henshaw. Just defended. There goes Henshaw now. They run about 5 meters from the try line now. Running onto the ball is the loose forward there. Now, 2 meters from the line. Can Leinster hit back? Right. Pick and go from Healy. Tackled back. Still 2 meters from the line. Geez, good defense from Ulster, just keeping them out, but a penalty advantage now to them. Oh, they must score here, surely. Yep, it's going to be James Lowe over for the first try from Leinster. So they were building up quite nicely there from the maul. So deserving try there by them, and it was a beautiful pass out to James Lowe. A flat, fast, and really good pass going in there. Right, Andy Con is asking, are you an Ulster or Leicester fan? Well, I'm actually not. Well, to put it this way, I am supporting Ulster today, but I definitely know that Leinster is the stronger team, and I've got Leinster by 10 points today. But in my heart, I hope that Ulster can win this, but I'm not going to be biased towards anyone at this stage. So I'm a South African streaming a European game, so perspective put aside. So yeah, it's really interesting as from somebody that doesn't really support one of the two. So you can get an honest opinion from my side then. So we're waiting on the conversion kick now to come, also on the left hand side, close to touch. Almost similar to the kick that was missed by Ulster a little bit earlier. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen. 14 minutes into the game. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, it's going to go over. So Leinster's up by 7 points to 5, guys. And the favourites are back in the lead. But I wouldn't be too much worried at this stage if you're an Ulster fan, because it's still pretty much um, a very, very close encounter, and Ulster is defending really well. Right, so the kickoff was collected by Leinster, and a penalty coming here for Leinster. I'm not too much sure for what that was. Was it coming from the side then? Yeah, basically he didn't come through the middle there at the maul. Right, then I'm support Ulster, hoping for some magic. Definitely Andy Con. Really hope they can pull this off. I think Leinster miss Johnny Sexton at the moment. Yeah, well, I think they're saving him for next weekend against for their game. So it's understanding that they might want to just give him a little bit of rest. But the guys that is playing for them at the moment isn't bad. So let's see. It is Leinster with the attack again. Ringrose will kick ahead. It's taken in well, 5 meters from Ulster's try line. Ulster managed to get back possession, and they got an opportunity to clear this ball. Marcel could see it taking it up a little bit under pressure at the moment. Is Ulster? They need to get this ball out of their own 22. That's the big thing at the moment. It's taken back in, and the kick is going out, but it's not a great relieving kick. They're around about 10 meters, or well, less than 10. Let's say more or less 5 to 7 meters from Ulster's try line. So another opportunity now for Leinster to really get ahead here and put a decent lead on the board. Let's see what's going to happen now, guys. Throw in is messed up. So a chance here for Ulster to get out of the 22. Nice little run from the loose forward. Box kick ahead, taken by Stockdale, and up to halfway they go. So Ulster on the attack now. They've got them at 6 and 7s at the moment. Oh, great tackle from Leinster. Just killing off the move, but a long pass out to the right wing. Still back on halfway, Ulster at the moment. Good opportunity to work their way through now. Still on halfways. Oh, they just need to calm down a little bit. Been driven back, and this is going to be a penalty against Leinster on the 10-meter line, or well, in the middle between the 10 and halfway of Ulster. So a chance here for, let's just see, there wasn't too much wrong with that. Tough penalty against Joss. But a chance now for Ulster. The kick goes out on the 22, just inside the 22 of Leinster, and a chance for Ulster to attack. This is going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen now. Right. Throw in from the line out is good. McCloskey, out it goes to the 13. Inside the 22. What just happened now? Don't tell me my stream just stalled there for a minute. Damn, I hate the Wi-Fi connection, guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so continuing. It goes out to the prop. So inside the 22 of Leinster we go. Driving it up with the forwards at the moment, making some ground with every touch of the ball. Brilliant spin out there. They're now about 10 meters from the try line. Oh, and a loose ball gets collected by Ringrose. So chance now for Leinster to clear. James Lowe with the kick downfield. Finds the fullback on a 10-meter line. Oh, no, Stockdale it is. Oh, brilliant little bump off there up to the 10-meter line of Leinster. On the attack goes Ulster. Little snipe from Matthewson. Great pass from Ian Henderson, the 10 going up to the 22, McCloskey. So, he overran that. So another chance for Henderson, just stalling a little bit. Ulster's looking good. Drive by the prop forward, goes back into the 22. Slow ball coming for Ulster though. Marcel could see it driving it up as well. Now, Stockdale, they're just going a little bit backwards at the moment. Not making any ground really. Great defense from Leinster. Oh, thumping tackle. Driven back. And a penalty against Ulster there. Man off his feet. So a silly penalty to give away there. You cannot. I get so bloody angry when players do silly stuff like that. They're professional players. Yes, we want them to give their best and try sneaky little things, but when it comes to a final, you need your discipline to be up to scratch. So we got 20 minutes gone from my side. Got a little injury at the moment. Yeah, so it's been a good game so far, with both teams not really making too much ground with the forwards. Great defense from both teams. You would expect a final to be this way. You want a close, hard-fought battle. We've seen two very good tries. It was Ulster with a great backline move, a couple of skip passes going around the back, and then a great little gap from the outside centre, which led to the opening try. Then Regan says it seems like a tense game. Yes, it is quite a really tense game at the moment, Regan. It is what a final should be. So always expected a tight game. It's just going to come down to consistently defend well and keep your game going. So I just wanted to see if I can maybe, because my game did go back a little bit. Hopefully we can just get back into that then. But it's everything a final is made of so far. Leinster leading by 2 points. Unfortunately, that conversion didn't go over, and now a chance as they resume with Leinster with the penalty kick goes out on, well, between the middle of the 10-meter line and halfway of Ulster. So a great attacking opportunity then for Leinster. Throw-in is definitely skew, but it's been collected by Ulster anyway on their own 10-meter line. So bad mistake from Leinster. Good little kick, box kick goes up. Oh, well collected again by Ulster on the 10-meter line. Long pass back. They need to get over the advantage line, which they don't. McCloskey's been held up on halfway. Luckily, they still got possession. So chance here for Ulster. Great little pass there. Pop pass. Driving it forward. Now up to the 10-meter line of Leinster. Great little interplay by backs at the moment from Ulster. Just setting up. Just as if the backline can't get going at the moment. Whereas it's been more for me Leinster's forwards that's not been delivering, while Ulster's has. And then it's just the opposite in the backline now. A penalty against Ulster for holding on to that ball. Great steal there from Ulster, and they got another attacking opportunity on their own 10-meter line to clear this and really head their way forward now. Right, so let's see. They're going to kick it out into touch. So let's just see. So the kick downfield. Oh, brilliant kick. So 10 meters from the try line. Chance here for Leinster to go up by even more points. Can Ulster's defense hold out? Let's see. Right, waiting for the line out to be thrown in now. Come on, guys. If you're a Leicester fan, you want to try. If you're an Ulster fan, you want them to defend this. They set up the driving maul again. So an opportunity now. They're going a little bit backwards, but advantage played to Leinster. They are not. Yeah, there we go. There's the penalty. So now an opportunity here for Leinster to go ahead by 30 points. Let's see if they're going to go for goal or what are they going to do. Oh, they're not going for goal. They're going for the corner again. So interesting stuff. They're going to try and set up the maul again, 5 meters from the try line this time. So good chance now for Leinster to go into a really good lead here. Right, let's see. Throw in goes to the front jumper, and they've set up the maul, but the maul's been sacked legally or not. No, the maul, yeah, now it's been sacked. So that ball needs to come out. It does. Devon Turner taking it up, but gets driven backwards in the tackle. Now it is Henshaw. He gets tackled back. Oh, he needs to roll away. And another penalty for not rolling away quick enough. So what are they going to do? Are they going to go for goal this time round? So let's see. Oh, yeah, they're going to go for goal this time, and it's right in front of the post. So I honestly don't see any way missing that that penalty kick. So it should be 10 points to 5 real soon. I really don't see him missing this this penalty kick. Just wait for it. He's taking his time to actually take this penalty kick with 15 minutes, 14 minutes left of the first half. So let's see. Yeah, it goes over. So 10 points to 5. Leinster over Ulster at the moment. So, yeah, getting to that 5-point mark now. So anybody can still win this. It's open for anybody to win. The converted try will put Ulster in front. So still all to play for. Kickoff taken in by Lowe. Deep kick in. That could be a high tackle. Yes, it is. So penalty for Leinster again. Weak discipline from Ulster at the moment. Oh yeah, just hit it around his neck, but not that dangerous. Just a penalty. Nothing more, nothing less. So another chance for Leinster to get out of their own territory. Good kick downfield. It finds touch on halfway. Line out to Leinster. So things are now starting to go Leinster's way purely because of bad discipline from Ulster. They've given away a lot of penalties in this last 10 minutes. But that comes down to pressure and overthrow. So the lineouts for Leinster not working at the moment. Ulster driving up to the 10-meter line of Leinster. Taken in by Marcel Coetzee. Now Mathewson. Pressure on the attack. Space opening. Oh, damn. Fought for a moment. If that ball went to hand. Wait. Are we going to see a penalty? Yeah, there we go. So penalty to Ulster then. On a 10-meter line to the left side of the field. Could go for goal, but it seems like they're going to opt to go to touch. So they don't want Leinster to be in control. 5 meters, no, well, 6, 7 meters from the try line now, Ulster. Good attacking opportunity here. Let's see what's going to happen with this. Should be a good opportunity now for Ulster. Can they take the lead? Who knows? Oh, if that ball went to hand, just watching the replay real quickly, there was space to burn. Throw in comes 5 meters from the line out. They go for the driving maul. The maul's still going pretty well, so they just need to set this now. Now they're starting to move forward. Chance now. Okay, so the maul has collapsed. 5 meters from the line. McCloskey driving it up. Is he being held up? No, he goes down. So now another opportunity here for Ulster on the attack. The prop forward driving it up 5 meters from the line. Just thumping tackle again from Leinster. Their defense is really good at the moment. So slow ball coming now for Ulster. Drive from Henderson, Mathewson. Out it goes. They're just latching on to each other just to get a little bit more ground. That should have been a penalty advantage for hands in the ruck. But referee let play continue. And now a penalty against Ulster for holding on. Well, great defense from Leinster. You can't take that away from them. But what should have probably been a penalty for slowing down the ball just a few seconds before that should have been blown. So doesn't justify the means there. Great defense from the prop there, getting over the ball, getting the penalty, but it should have been a penalty to Ulster basically a couple of seconds before that. So Leinster clear, not a great clearance kick. Still in the middle between the 10-meter line and the 22 of Leinster at the moment. Plenty of injuries coming to the front now. Ulster might be in trouble. They've already lost one hooker. And now their replacement hooker, John Andrew, is also down at the moment. So yeah, it's a tough situation for Ulster at the moment. So tight game. Few referee decisions I think that have gone against Ulster. It probably shouldn't have happened. Probably should have been 10-8 by now. But regardless of that, we're at 10 points to 5 to Leinster. Ulster will be kicking themselves for not going to goal because it was a decent kicking attempt or possible kicking attempt that could have taken place. and it could have been a 2-point game in a final. Another overthrow in a lineout from Leinster, so things are going horribly wrong in the lineouts for them at the moment. Very strange. Now driven up by Ulster on the 10-meter line. Beautiful little pass, but what just happened there now? A knock on from, okay, they're going back for the knock on from Leinster in the lineout, so scrum feed then to Leinster. It's really strange that they're not getting their lineouts right at the moment. You'd expect a great team with the caliber of players that they've got. You've got James Ryan there, and yeah, they've got so many good international players. So they need to get that right in order to win this game. They're going to need to get this right. Otherwise, Ulster is going to be in this game till the very end. I say if it comes down to the last 10 minutes and it's a 5-point game, this game is going to go anyway. Then Ulster stands a really good chance of winning this. So we're getting closer to halftime now, and it's just really close at the moment. Let's see, taking their time with the scrum then. Okay, so the scrum feed goes in. Chance here for Mathewson, makes a little break. Well, tried to make a little break. Pass out to Stockdale, got defended well. Between the 10 and the 22 at the moment is Ulster on the attack. Oh, just great defense from Leinster, not giving them any chance. McCloskey gets bundled up in the middle there. Marcel could see it driving it up a little bit. Ooh, replacement hooker making a couple of meters. I think Ulster looks better playing with their forwards than with their backline, because every time they move it out to the backs, that's when they normally find some trouble. So they'll need to find a way to really just play with their forwards and make that ground. A loose pass been picked up there by Leinster, and on the attack they go on just inside their own half at the moment. So let's see if Leinster can do anything here. They've got an overlap now. Ringrose. Oh, he knocks it on. Oh, it's Lamour who knocked it on. So advantage to Ulster on their own 10-meter line. Another big drive coming from Marcel Coetzee. Mathewson is nowhere to be found. Picked and drived up by the loose forward. So I guess, well, there comes Mathewson now. He's totally out of position. So now he's going to go for the little box kick. Chased down beautifully. Collected by Ulster on the 10-meter line. So that is the second or third attempt at the box kick, which have been collected by Ulster. Another little snipe from Mathewson. He looks tired, either injured or tired at the moment. Another big drive coming from the number 7. Not rolling away. Penalty advantage to Ulster. So decision time now for them. Going to goal, or are they going to go for touch? Hopefully they'll go for goal here. Is now a warning. Well, are they going to give Leinster a warning now? Let's see. No, it's going to be another injury. Timeout now. Okay, just wait. Yeah, he has been warned now. So I guess having been warned, if there's going to be more infringements like that, we might be seeing a yellow card coming soon. Although I don't think it's really yellow card material at the moment. considering what is happening. So yeah, just waiting on all the injuries to be attended to. So they're not going to go for goal once again. On the 10-meter line, very kickable kick, and they decide to go to touch. Just blows my mind, and a terrible kick by Burns. So they're just inside the 22 of Leinster now. He was trying to push for the 5-meter line, and they didn't get there. So that's 6 points been thrown away by Ulster already. They could have had the lead. Now the line-out throws good. They set up the maul. Let's see if they can actually drive this forward. Now the maul has found some momentum, but it's been ripped by Leinster. But another penalty is coming the way of Ulster. So now decision time. They desperately want to take the lead. So again going for touch. And surely this time it should go in at the 5-meter line. Yeah, 5 meters out. So let's see if they can set this up and get the try, guys. I'm really holding thumbs up for them now. Line out throw is good. The maul has been formed. So now it's all about getting it to move forward now. The maul has been set. It's not going anywhere. Now it's started to find a little bit of momentum. It's gone down. So 5 meters from the line now. They need to attack. McCloskey takes it up. Matthewson, out it goes. Ooh, is he held up? No, there's still a chance now. 3 meters from the line. Ian Henderson takes it up. Body position too high. Matthewson out. It goes to Kutsia. No, it wasn't Kutsia. But still, 5 meters from the line. Big collision there. Still going. Ball retention's good. Now Marcel Kutsia takes it up. Again, not making any meters. The Leinster defense is really looking good. Now they move it out to the back. Poor pass from Burns. And there's a little knock on. So it's going to be a scrum to Leinster on the 22-meter line. Just frustrating stuff there. Oh, just a shocking pass out to the center. And Burns, well, he needs to up his game. He's now had a kick that didn't go the distance. He's had a misconversion and now a really sloppy pass as well. And it just seems like he can't get his backline to get going. Bloody enjoying the commentary. Come on, Ulster. Thanks, man. Trying my very best, buddy. Just getting really frustrated with Billy Burns at the moment because he's literally throwing this game away for Ulster at the moment. And then the captain needs to start making proper decisions. It's 6 points they threw away with an opportunity to go into the lead, and it's not working for them at the moment. They could have been up by 11 points to 10 as we went into halftime. Oh, so the scrum feed goes in. And there's a penalty, a scrum penalty. The loose head prop went down. Lost his bind, so another chance for Leinster to get out of trouble. Just so frustrating at the moment. So inside the road 22. Going to look to clear this ball. Stolen a few yards there, I see. Lineout goes out just inside Ulster territory. Almost half time. Almost. As you guys know, there's a small delay. We called the backs letting the team down. Yeah, definitely. They're just not looking focused enough. Now a chance here for James Lowe. He's on the 10-meter line, got tackled pretty well. Now a little drive from the lock forward up over the 10-meter line. Now James Lowe again. Just brings so much energy to this Leinster team. Yeah, that could be a turnover. No, it's come back to Leinster. Their backline certainly looks more dangerous than their forwards at the moment. Ringrose steps, can't get out of the tackle though. Ooh, yeah, still on the 10-meter line. Now Van der Fleer. They're going. Oh, nearly a knock on there from James Lowe, but they still got possession. Now gone backwards, get driven back a little bit by Ulster. I must say the defense from both teams are really, really good. And now a little turnover from Ulster. No, 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 come on. Leave the ball on the ground. Now, Ulster's got possession. Burns gives it out to the fullback. There's a little bit of space, but brought down really well in defense. There's still an overlap. No, not really. On the 10-meter line of Ulster. What are they? Oh, little pop inside, not making any meters at the moment. Poor pass from Henderson, a no-look pass, putting his players under pressure there. Then Matthewson just says, well, that's going to be it, guys. So that's the end of the first half. We've got Leinster leading by 10 points to 5. And I'm so angry with Ulster at the moment. They've just blown their chances. They should have led by 11 points to 10. From what I can tell you guys is this game can still go anyway. It's all for the taking, and I'm really looking forward to see what's going to happen in the second half. Ulster giving away too many penalties. Backline just not setting up play pretty well at the moment. The forwards are very good. From Leinster's side, their forwards not doing a great job. They're just getting driven back in the tackle most of the time. They're losing line-out balls. But what has been really their strength has been their ability on defense, and then their dangerous backline. If they can carry on, just get their lineouts right, they're doing the basics correct, then Leinster should go all the way today. But if Ulster can just get a little bit more support play at ruck time, get their backline to work better, then we could see a great finish to the game. So we are going to just take a small break, guys. Just want to see something real quickly. Like I say, 10 points to 5 at half time. A few missed opportunities from Ulster, I would say. Missed conversion and 2 penalty attempts they opted not to go for. Could have given them the lead in this game. So what I'll do now is we're going to take a little break, guys, just real quickly. And I'll be back with the second half for sure. Just, yeah. Let's just do the full screen. Oh no, that's not going to work. Right, but anyway, I will be back in a very short while for the second half. Yeah. Right, so I will be back for the second half real soon, guys. Do stay tuned, as I will be bringing you guys the second half real soon. Just going for a quick break, then I'll be back. Right, guys, I am back. Just want to say see because there's a delay on my stream whether the game has started again, but it should be coming up in a second. Mm, just want to. Well, it's not. But it's been a close game. What do you guys think? What is going to happen in the second half? Should be really interesting to see what happens here in the second half. Because, like I say, I don't think Ulster is out of this. They just need to concentrate playing on their forwards a little bit more, and then taking the right options at the right time. Because honestly, I just feel it is a final. Yes, I know it's important to try and get the lead, but if you work your way up slowly, you'll get there eventually. So I think they've just let themselves down a little bit at the moment. Again, guys, for those of you who have been supporting me throughout, thank you very much. We will be doing quite a lot of these videos in the future. But for those who haven't supported me, please show your support and do subscribe to me to my channel. We are almost at 1,000. Just back there, halftime, Leinster leading 10 points to 5. With a hell lot to play for. So the comment comes in, got to take the points at times. Definitely. If they have taken the opportunity, I won't say they probably would have had both chances to go for goal. Who would have known if the first one maybe gone over? They could have found themselves in trouble in their own territory again, but that's just risks that you need to take sometimes. And in a final, it's so important that you need to get it right. So yeah, definitely. If I was the captain of Ulster, I was definitely taking the points. But then again, given the form that Billy Burns is in, and the fact that he missed the first conversion might have led to a drop in confidence, maybe, who knows. um, whether he would have gotten the penalty kicks, but it was very kickable at least, so no problem with that. And then just going through the first half, Leinster have been starved of territory, really. Ulster playing a very clever game. The moment they're in their own half, they do the box kick and put the pressure on Leinster. Regan says seems like a good game. Hope to watch it on repeat tomorrow on the Pro 14 website. Yeah, it's a pity some people can't watch it, and that's why we are doing this on the channel. Just giving people updates on what is actually happening in the game. I know how frustrating it sometimes can be if you can't watch a vital game, especially a game like this that's on paid channel. Not a lot of people want it that way, so it's going to be interesting with the Six Nations how that goes as well, because yeah. Logan says, "Oi oi, how's it, Logan? It's been a while, eh?" But yeah, we're back on the live streams. So hopefully bringing you guys plenty of live reaction videos, doing some commentary, and then also bringing you guys some proper gaming live streams, and then some few others as well. It says, "How's it going, mate?" It's going very well, Logan. It's been a crazy 1 year for the channel, the Rugby Guru. It has grown so much in the time, and I'm really happy with the way it's going forward. Again, like I say, please show your support and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We are almost at the 1,000 mark, guys. We are literally so close. So it's just a matter of time before we actually get there. Right, still no second half coming up. I just want to check it out one more time, as I have a little delay on the coverage using a Wi-Fi connection. So there will be a delay on that, and then also on my channel as well. But it hasn't started just yet, so all is good. Yeah, 10 more subs and we're there. When I started the stream, I think we needed 13, so we're getting there, guys. Please show your support, man. Um, like I say, the ban has really put me back just a little bit. I would say the fact that I couldn't do live streaming and those sort of stuff really kind of just put me down just a little bit, but not too much. Not something that really bothers me too much at the moment. So yeah, we're getting closer to a result, guys. Who's going to win this? Is it going to be the favorites Leinster, or will it be the underdog Ulster winning this vital Pro 14 final? I think it's about time that Leinster's dominance gets broken as an outsider, not supporting either one of the two. I think I watched you first when you were around 200, which is pretty low, and now you're on 900. Yeah, it jumped really fast in 1 month's time. I think in 1 month I managed to get almost 400 subscribers, which was unbelievable. I never in my wildest dreams expected to go up that quickly. If you compare a rugby channel to say a gaming channel, with guys like doing Fortnite and doing proper NASCAR and all those sort of stuff, they tend to get super support. And yeah, with the rugby, it's a little bit more difficult. It's not such an open channel, you know. It's something that's only for like a handful of people. At the end of the day, you're either going to support the channel by watching rugby or watching rugby gaming and all that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's a lot more difficult to actually do a rugby channel compared to gaming channel because you're limited to a lot of things. You can't forget me when you're famous. Definitely not, bro. I promise you, I'm one of the most down to earth people you will ever find. Um, I'm actually going to do a couple of collaborations with guys that's struggling to get into the industry. It's really difficult to get past that first 100 when you're doing these channels. But the moment you get past your 100 mark and you can actually get into it, it gets a lot better. So yeah, um, you need to just have patience and keep going. At the end of the day, I'm very grateful for YouTube. It's opened up so many other doors for me, regardless of just having 1,000 subs and actually getting into the YouTube program. YouTube has made me, yeah, like I say, get opportunities that I wouldn't have been able to get if I didn't have this channel. So I'm grateful either way. It's giving me job opportunities, which I've taken. But let's get into the second half of this game. It's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen. The kickoff from Leinster taken in by Ulster inside the row. Oh, a little chip kick over the top. That's really a poor decision. But we are going to come back for a little knock on from Leinster. So we are going to have a scrum inside the 22 of Ulster with the scrum going to Ulster. So another opportunity for them to clear. Yeah, the wing just came through flying, trying to collect the ball, but just knocked it on in the process. So yeah, let's hope there's a couple more of these little mistakes. If you're an Ulster fan, if you're a Leinster fan, get those small problems sorted, and the game is yours for sure. Let's see what's going to happen now. They have to do a scrum reset. Just the binding not up to scratch. It's such a competitive front row between them at the moment. The scrums have been going pretty solid for both teams. So yeah, I would imagine that that's not an area where Ulster will be feeling threatened at all. So the scrum feed goes in. Let's see, Mathewson, I wonder how long he's still going to be on the field. Jeez, like that ball just popped out at the back. Taken in by McCloskey. Good little drive. Now taken back, so he can't go out straight. Kicks it downfield up to the 10-meter line of Leinster. Lamore on the attack, goes over halfway. Quick recycled ball for Leinster. Now they're going wide. It goes to Henshaw. Henshaw drives a little forward. Now the forward's coming running in. So on the 10-meter line of Ulster, little show and go, but a fly off. Gets tackled pretty well. Advantage to Leinster now. So an opportunity here for Leinster, and they're going back for the penalty now. So an opportunity to see what they're going to do now. Are they going to take the points? I would go and say definitely take the points. So let's just see what. Oh, okay. The penalty is for an early tackle or tackle without the ball on Ringrose. So we might see someone in trouble here. Okay, no, so it's only a talk to him. Let's see what's going to happen now. Yeah, it's only a talk to, nothing serious, guys. But a chance here for Leinster Well, it might be Ringrose going off now. Let's see now. He's all good, still ready to go. So Ross Byrne is going to have a shot at goal on the 10-meter line, going to the left side of the field. So should be interesting to see whether he can get this. Let's see if we're going to need to change the scoreboard. Ross Byrne with the attempt at goal. Penalty kick. Taking his time with it. Right, on the 10-meter line. Just moving a little bit to the left of the touch line. About 10 meters inside. And the kick is going to go straight through. So Leinster now up by 13 points to 5. Will Ulster rue their opportunities in the first half to go for goal? Something I spoke about at halftime. Just felt Ulster needed to go for their kicks at goal and now finds themselves behind by 8 points. So now they're chasing the game. The kickoff been taken in, kicked downfield beautifully, and it finds touch, inside Ulster territory. So bloody good kick then by the scrum half, relieving pressure for Leinster, and you just kind of sense a momentum shift in this game now. So the throw in by Ulster finds the lock beautifully. McCloskey, little pass out to the outside centre. Pick and go by the forwards. They're going in too high at the moment. The right wing making some meters up to halfway. Now there's a bit of space on the outside. McCloskey takes it up to the 10-meter line they go. Quick ball required. Marcel could see it decide. No, it's not Marcel. It's Herring that decides to go in there. Matthewson. Oh, it's an intercept by Henshaw. And it's going to be a try under the post for Leinster. And that surely could be the ball game. That could be the ball game right there, right now. Oh, dear goodness. That was just so ridiculous. Again, Billy Burns with a wild pass, intercepted by Henshaw. And that, ladies and gentlemen, could definitely be the ball game. I feel so sorry for you, bro. Up until this intercept, Ulster was in with a pretty good chance. And they've just blown it. And who's to blame once again? Billy Burns. I said it during the first half. He hasn't had a really good game. I would replace him if there's anybody to replace him with. I didn't see the bench. So let's see. That conversion will definitely go over. So Leinster now going to be up by 20 points to 5. And to come back from this is going to be really tough. They need to get Burns off. I agree completely with you. He's costing them the game for sure. Poor first half captaincy and some poor play by Billy Burns have cost him the game so far. Yes, it's going to be difficult to come back from, guys. Honestly, I don't see it. The kickoff is a good one, collected by Ulster on a 10-meter line. So let's see if they can fight their way back. Moving it down the back line now. Over the 10-meter line they go. Isolated and turned over by Leinster again. Momentum shift completely now to Leinster. On to the 10-meter line of their own half is Leinster now. Oh, a little bit of a mix-up there, but the ball's been kicked away. Downfield up to the 10-meter line. Billy Burns collect. Another poor pass from him, but it finds the fullback. And now, he needed to offload there with space on the outside. Slow ball coming. Oh, Was that a knock on? Yes, it is. So they're just now doing things too fast. They need to slow down and really just work their way back into this game. Madigan, the ex-Leinster flyer, is on the Ulster bench. Yeah, so they definitely need to get him onto the field, man. I just feel Burns needs to go at this stage. It's probably not the only reason why they're trailing, but I mean, he's definitely contributed to a lot of issues at the moment. I see they brought on Cooney now for Ulster, so Mathewson had a pretty good game. His box kicking was pretty good. So had a solid game. So it's going to be now a scrum to Leinster between the 10 and halfway of Ulster. James Lowe with a bursting run through the middle. Geez, like all the momentum's with them at the moment. Lamore finds space and he could go all the way. Stopped 5 meters from the try line now. Drive up by the forwards, 5 meters from the line. Quick ball needed now. Healy takes it up, but he was too high in it. So driven back, run about 10 meters out now. Another opportunity now. Slow ball coming out for them. Pick and go. Not making any meters. So the defense have reset for Ulster. Oh, trying to form a maul there, but just not getting it right. So now they're going to the back line. Another chance. Ringrose. Wild pass out. Oh, intercepted by Ulster. But he just couldn't collect the ball in the tackle. And if everything went right there, it would have been a really great try. Probably at the other end of the field. McCloskey is a good player, but he's too busy trying to hand off players, just leaving his carrying hand open to a jackal or a rip. Yeah, he's a big oak. He can make the meters, but it's just not working for him that well today, you know. Oh, if that ball was just if James Lowe didn't actually go for the tackle on the right wing there, like I said, it would have been a try at the other end of the field there. But bad luck, man. So instead, we're going to have now a scrum, and it's going to be a Leicester feed just inside the 22 of Ulster, around about 5 meters to the touch line. Oh, big scrum coming from Ulster, but they've managed to recover. As Leinster now low, out to Henshaw. Now Ringrose, sorry. And now 10 meters from the line. Good defense from McCloskey. Driving back the scrum off. They've got possession back now. Let's just see what's going to happen now. Slow ball coming for Leinster. Pick and go. Not going anywhere at the moment. 10 meters from the try line. Around 10 meters to the touch line as well. Now pick and go. Now they're 5 meters from the try line. Van der Vlier made a bit of ground. Still now 3 meters, and that's going to be a penalty against Leinster for diving over off the feet from the ruck. So Doris penalized there as well as James Ryan. So a chance here for Ulster to relieve the pressure. It was so close. I just feel so sorry for Ulster at the moment. The scoreboard does not reflect the game, unfortunately. So the kick has been taken, relieving touch finder there for them. Let's see, there's replacement going to come up. The Ulster guys are, Kane Healy goes off for Ed Byrne. So we're back. Let's see. Lineout's going to be just inside the 10-meter line of Ulster. The throw in collected really well there by them. and they're going for the maul. They need to just settle down. Cooney with the box kick, kicks it downfield for Stockdale to chase. A very good chase. Great tackling from them. But now Lamore has picked it up and found a bit of space. Still going, driving it up. Close to halfway now is Leinster inside their own territory. And a penalty against Ulster. They need to roll away. So again, discipline letting them down there. And now another chance for Leinster to either, I don't know if it's inside, if there's a possibility of a penalty kick maybe, but definitely a chance to set up a really good line out and put this game beyond a doubt now. So they are going to go for touch. Touch been found on the, just outside the 22 of Ulster. So another chance now for Leinster to attack. What are they going to do? They finally decide to take off Billy Burns. Maybe just 15 minutes too late. Yep, that is Burns off. When did you get unbanned? Yesterday. Wow, there's a penalty again. Sorry, guys, I've just missed that little bit of action. No, I haven't missed anything. Yeah, it's a penalty against Leinster now for holding on to the ball. So a chance for Ulster to relieve the pressure yet again. They need to get points on the board. They need to be the next team to score. They need to score a try. They've had their chances to go for goal and they didn't take it. So now it's all up to them to turn this game around and score tries. They need 2 converted tries plus a penalty to win this now, which is a really tough task with so little time left on the clock. It's almost already too big of a margin against a top class team like Leinster. Throw-in's taken. Cooney out to Madigan. Now they set up a backline move. The right wing trying to step his way through, not getting it. Penalty advantage to Ulster. They drive it up to just outside their own or halfway inside their own 20 or inside their own half. Now they find a bit of movement, but not going anywhere. So we are going to come back for the penalty for the backline being offside. Oh no, it was for the high tackle then. Yeah. Who was it? Henshaw no, it was the left wing that just went a little bit too high. Barely touching him, to be honest. A little bit hard done there, but rules are rules. So now a penalty kick that see them gain ground up to the 22-meter line now. Ulster on the attack. They need to score. Come on, guys. Can Leinster defend them or will Ulster get the points? Nice throw in. They go for a quick line out. Oh, just good defense from Leinster. Just outside the 22 now. Driving it now over the 22-meter line in the middle of the field. Possession coming back slowly on that occasion. Could it be it? No, it's still on their side. Now McCloskey trying to drive it up once more. He's going in too high. Now, pick and go from Ulster. Latching on beautifully. Oh, goodness. That was a little bit dangerous, don't you think? A little high grab around the neck, but the referee says play on. Now Madigan trying to find a bit of space. The right wing comes now. Not making too much ground at the moment. Let's see. Still driving it up in the middle of the field. Are they going to get it back? Yes, they will. Now Madigan, out it goes to McCloskey again. I just feel he's trying to do too much on his own at the moment. Still on the attack is Ulster. Great defense from Leinster. Now Madigan goes on his own, trying to wiggle his way out there. Cooney now tries to spin his way out. Still inside the 22 in the middle of the field, about 10 meters from the line. So close, Josh van der Vlier, and it's going to be a penalty against Ulster for players off their feet. So again, discipline letting them down. Oh dear. Why can't you do the basics of rugby correctly? It just blows my mind sometimes, guys. I know I'm a rugby player myself. You get that temptation to do all sorts of nonsense and try to get away with it, but the referee has been really good today. He's been very consistent. He's blown really well, and I see Sexton on the field now. Or what was that? Is he the water boy? Just trying to figure out. Yeah. So we are going to see the introduction of Johnny Sexton to the game now. As Jameson Gibson Park goes. Yeah, Luke McGrath is on as well as Johnny Sexton. So two very good players. Two very good players onto the field now. They could seal it. 10 meters inside Leinster half. There's a little knock on. Come on, Mr. Ref. Yes, we're going to have the scrum now for Ulster. Remember, guys, I'm unbiased towards both teams here. I'm just streaming the game, but I'm seeing some things regarding this, and yeah, it's not been the greatest of finals. Plenty of mistakes from both teams. It's just like as if the game hasn't been able to get going, and if it wasn't for the intercept try by Henshaw, this game would have still been pretty much open. And had Ulster taken their penalty kicks, it would have been what, a 13 points to 11 ball game. But it just blows my mind sometimes, just the ill discipline from the guys, especially in a final like this. You need to have your discipline up to scratch. Look, mistakes will come. I know it's the final, jitters are flying high, knock-ons and those sort of stuff is possible in a game, but when it comes down to discipline, you really just need to get it right, you know. Discipline wins you games, defense wins you games. Both teams' defense have been brilliant. It's just down to little silly mistakes. Right, so they make a move. Oh, goodness, he's caught on the 10-meter line now. Ulster on the attack. Pick and go by the forwards. Quick recycled ball to Cooney. Out it goes to another forward. Just bashing it up at the moment is Ulster. Now, behind the advantage line, driven back by James Ryan there. They've lost meters on that attack. Back to halfway. They've just been tackled backwards all the time now. Now they're trying to do some silly passing and stuff, which just for me, they need to work more a structured game at the moment. Cooney might have hurt himself there, but still we go. Now isolated and, well, still got possession, but they've lost so many meters now. They're back inside their own territory at the moment is Ulster. So Cooney out to the forwards. There's just no structure at the moment from Ulster. It's all Leinster just defending it brilliantly. And now Cooney decides to go with the box kick. Downfield collected really nicely. And now kick downfield up to the 10-meter line. They go. Great tackle on a fullback, and that could be trouble for Ulster. Now they've managed to secure possession again. Taken up by the forwards. They're just getting driven back the whole time now. McCloskey again trying to go on his own. Held up in the tackle, and this could be a turn. No, it's back with Ulster. Now it is Stockdale. Just inside their own territory now is Ulster. Great little pop-up pass there to the forward. Not gaining any ground. They need something special now. Still on halfway is Ulster. Now a little kick from Madigan. Beautiful little kick, but it's too far and it's into touch. So we are going to come back for a line out on the 10-meter line of Ulster. Just a little bit too much on that as it goes straight into touch. A little cross kick out to the wing, but overkicked it. But to be honest, the defense was going to always to cover at that vital time. Right, so with less than 20 minutes to play now, Ulster trailing by 15 points. You would say probably that this game is done and dusted. Leinster just needs to defend. So on the attack now, inside the Ulster territory, it's going to be thrown. Let's see if the lineouts have actually improved a little bit. Yeah, they managed to set up a maul there, but it is going backwards at the moment. Now they've set it up and they're now pushing it forward. Well, not gaining too much ground. It's used it once. And now, oh, a little dummy pass there by the scrum half, but nobody fell for it. So McGrath kind of put himself out there. So this could be another penalty. No, it's play on, says the referee. So pick and go by Leinster inside territory of Ulster. Little box kick there from them and chased by Lowe. Collected well there by Stockdale. Just outside the 22 of Ulster on the attack. Now they spread it out wide. Is there a bit of space? McCloskey again deciding not to go for the pass. It's ridiculous. You need to know when to bash it up. Oh, now they're putting themselves under immense pressure inside their own 22. Cooney needs to get this out. Goes with the box kick downfield. Into the hands. It goes on halfway. Lamore on the attack. Trying to find some space. Beated the first defender but got tackled really well by Stockdale. Now a little juggle from the forwards. Pass back on a 10-meter line. A kick downfield from Leinster. That could be, let's see if it's going to run over the line. So just push down. And we're going to have a 22-meter restart. I think we all know that Leinster were going to win the... Yeah, but it's, you know, as good as Leinster is, Ulster's been their own worst enemy today. Deep kick in from Ulster, finds Sexton, goes with the up and under, chased. Oh, did he change his lines there? No, he didn't. Play on. And that's going to be a penalty against Ulster, and I just want to see for what it is. He was holding on to the ball there. So another penalty now for Leinster and a chance. This could be the end of it. Well, Leinster deciding to go for touch instead of going for goal. So they want to put the final nail in the coffin now. Kick by Sexton, finds touch 10 meters from the try line of Ulster. And yeah, this could be, like I say, just the final straw. But it's been more Ulster letting themselves down than Leinster actually beating them today. I think Leinster's been very dull on the attack, but maybe they can just show us some class now going into the last couple of minutes. A big drive from Leinster, pick and go, ball coming out from, finds Doris. Oh, quick ball now. 5 meters from the try line, Leinster. Oh, big drive from the prop. Now they're literally 2 meters from the try line. Pick and goes again. Good defense there. So, a chance now. Like I say, literally 2 meters from the line. Now they get pushed. And it's going to be a penalty against Leinster there. So well done by Ulster to actually defend that. They've done pretty well there. Boy, oh boy. Just maybe one pick and go too many. They should have gone to the back line. But again, it's like I said, I felt Ulster's forwards have been much better than Leinster's forwards today. And the back line of Leinster outplaying the Ulster. McCloskey has just been bashing it up the whole day. Billy Burns have been poor. It's as if they had a one-way planned for today's final and it hasn't gone off for them. So the lineout was thrown in by Ulster, still inside their own half. Cooney gets caught behind the advantage line. Now Madigan finds a bit of space, driven up by the forwards, but penalty against Leinster again, off the feet. So another chance now for Ulster to just find touch. Well, they found touch just outside the 22. So a good opportunity, attacking opportunity here for Ulster going into the last couple of minutes now. Thrown by Ulster. What can they do from here? Let's see. Herring takes it up nicely. Cooney again. Oh, and a knock on there from the prop forward, and a chance now for Van der Fleer to go on the attack. Closed him down. Oh, big mix up at the back. And a kick downfield then by Leinster. Ball's not out, and it's Stockdale on the 10-meter line. He takes it up. Will he have enough support? He rolled on the ground, so another penalty against Ulster then. And somebody spoke back to the referee there, and we're going to go another extra 10 meters for that, I think. Yeah, he was already off his feet, so yeah, the referee did give them an extra 10 meters there because somebody chatted back. Again, it all comes down to discipline, guys. You need to have your discipline sorted in a final. Leinster wasn't so much better than Ulster today. Right, so Leinster on the attack inside the 22 of Ulster, run about 10 meters from the try line. Going for the line out, taking their time now. Just walking slowly to the line out. Devon Toner has had a big game again today. Just Mr. Reliable. So now they go and bash it up. Has a more been formed? No. Ball comes back. Just driving it up now. McGraw goes out 5 meters from the try line now. Great little step there by the replacement centre. Now it's Doris, and I think he's over the line there. So that's the final nail in the coffin, guys. That is just a brilliant try under the post. So, yeah, Kalen Doris goes over for the match-winning try. Surely now. And, well, it's been over for a few minutes now, so but it's really disappointing. In a way, they've taken the approach to this game now, Ulster. Their discipline has just let them down completely. It's completely let them down. So I feel sorry for Ulster fans, but they've definitely been the architects of their own destruction today. 27 points to 5, and it's becoming a really easy final for them. My white flag is up as an Ulster fan. Thanks for the commentary. No problem, bro. Thanks for tuning in. It's just been one of those days. You had to take your chances in the first half, and you always needed to have your discipline sorted, and they just didn't do that today. So really disappointing, but really good for Leinster fans. I think they'll be absolutely delighted today with the outcome of this game, surely. So 27 points to 5. Ulster trying to move it forward a little bit. But another penalty goes against them. Oh dear. So bad discipline from these guys. I would love to see the penalty count because it's been really high. Thank you, needed commentary. No problem, Joshua. It's really fun doing this. I'm sure if I had to do another work in another lifetime, it would have been probably trying to do commentary. But yeah, it's not always that simple. Now, Leinster again with another chance to attack inside Ulster territory. Just trying to seal this game off now. Oh, it's already sealed off. It's just a matter of finishing on a high now for both teams. Will Ulster leave this game with their heads held high, or will Leinster now run away with the game? It's a knock on there from Ulster, so it's going to be a no. It's going to be a scrum feed for Ulster, yes. So on the 10-meter line, scrum inside the 10-meter line of Ulster. Always a pleasure, Regan. Yeah, so hopefully Ulster can get some kind of consolation because they open up the game with a brilliant try and then everything just went to you know what. Now attack from Ulster going. Leinster defense is just so much superior at the moment on the 10-meter line inside their own territory. Is Ulster just not getting over that advantage line? McCloskey, no, that's Stockdale driving it up. Now Cooney, out it goes. Oh, I already saw another intercept coming, but luckily they managed to close that down. So just trying to bash it up now is Ulster. Again, not gaining any ground. Still on the 10-meter line. Oh, and they now held him up in a tackle as well. Still just going backwards at the moment. So is there an opportunity now? McCloskey making a couple of yards. Now the forward's bashing it up again. Oh, great little offload there, but the ball's been knocked on in the tackle. So, yeah, basically just going nowhere at the moment. Do you think Ulster will beat Toulouse next Sunday? Well, yeah, I don't see it happening, Regan. Unfortunately, of what I've witnessed, like I said to you guys, I haven't watched any Pro 14 since the return of play after the COVID-19. But from what I've seen today, it's not looking good. I see Jos van der Fleer has been announced the Guinness Player of the Match. So yeah, he's been really fantastic, stealing ball on the ruck at the ruck the whole time, giving Leinster that go forward ball required. So now Leinster with probably a final attacking opportunity. Henshaw bashing his way up there, just outside the 22. They go. Great little offloading. James Lowe breaks the line, but they've gone. Oh, it's been ripped. So yeah, we are going to go for the scrum then on the 22-meter line inside Ulster territory. Yeah, but from what I've seen today, I'm not very chuffed with Ulster. I think they're going to lose come next week against Toulouse. I just feel they've got no direction at the moment. Great forward play, but a very poor backline. Um, it's almost watching this game is almost like watching the Springboks of 2016. The players were there, but the execution and the planning was just so poor. And I'm just seeing a similar trend here with this Ulster team. Um, as far as Leinster go, they also have not been that great. The defense have been brilliant. And we all know defense wins you titles. So if that is the way forward for Leinster, they'll probably stick to it. But I would probably want to see that really potent backline on the attack a lot more. But yeah, if defense works for them, all good. So Ulster trying to now run it from their own 22. Little kick over the top from Cooney. Up to halfway, collected by Lowe, taken in by Lamore. He's had, well, he's tried every time he touched the ball, but he's not had a really big impact on the game at all. Big drive up there by the forwards, up to halfway. Toner, out it goes to another forward up to halfway now. Inside ball from Sexton to Lowe, a little bit isolated, and a penalty could be on the cards for Ulster. So, yeah, with basically no time left on the clock from my side, going downfield. And that's going to find touch. So, a line out inside the 22 of Ulster. This has just been one of those nights nothing worked for Ulster. The only thing that worked was the first 3 minutes of the game. And a line out steal, and that's going to go into touch. So we've got the winners, guys. It is Leinster winning another Pro 14 title. And, well, congratulations to Leinster then. Just want to end that. On the scoreboard, it shows total dominance by Leinster, and it probably reflects the last 20 minutes of the game. But for the rest of the game, it was a very even game, and it was more the ill discipline from Ulster and some really poor decision making that led to their ultimate destruction in the end. But congratulations to Leinster for winning the final. At the end of the day, it's well deserved, and really looking forward to see what they can do in the European Cup. Can they actually go all the way and do it? Who knows? Kieran Malchas, you're probably happy by that face. Or what face is that? Couldn't quite make out there in the end. But yeah, guys, it's been fun doing this. My first ever little live stream reaction of the game. It's just a little bit delayed. We'll work on that, trying to figure out a way we can actually get to work it a little bit better. But yeah, Leinster, well deserved champions of the Pro 14. Man of the match being Josh van der Fleer. He made life really hell for Ulster for most parts at the breakdown, giving away plenty of penalties and just setting up better opportunities than the rest. Leinster are probably the best club team alongside Crusaders. Hmm. And Saracens. Yeah. Yeah, they deserve it. Leinster, Crusaders, Saracens. But I can tell you some, well, look, nobody gets close to the Crusaders in Super Rugby for the last couple of seasons. And then obviously nobody's come close to Leinster in the Pro 14 for the last couple of seasons. And then Saracens obviously dominating the Gallagher Premiership. So yeah, it's a fair reflection of what you just said. Although there's a lot of teams that can beat any one of those three at any given day. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. So yeah, this is going to be the end of the live stream, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, I'll bring you guys plenty of more games in the future. Until next time, guys, be well um, in this time of COVID. Keep yourself safe and looking forward to the next stream. Until next time, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Hope you guys enjoyed. Cheers for now.